Welcome, and let this story bring you warmth and calm tonight. The bonds between Lotus and Gloxinia. This story is about the friendship between a girl named Lotus and a mountain sprite named Gloxinia, who together saved their village from an early frost. Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled at the foot of a great mountain, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Lotus. Lotus was known for her gentle spirit and her love for the natural world around her. Every morning, she tended to her flower garden, ensuring that each blossom was healthy and vibrant. One day, while gathering wildflowers near the edge of the forest, Lotus heard a soft, melodic humming. Curiosity piqued, she ventured deeper into the woods and stumbled upon a small clearing, where a tiny sprite was dancing among the daisies. The sprite had translucent wings that glimmered like dew in the moonlight, and bright green eyes that sparkled with joy. "Hello there," Lotus greeted softly, not wanting to startle the tiny creature. "I'm Lotus. What's your name?" The sprite paused in her dance and turned to Lotus with a smile as radiant as the morning sun. "I am Gloxinia, the mountain sprite. It's a pleasure to meet you, Lotus." From that day on, Lotus and Gloxinia became inseparable friends. Gloxinia showed Lotus the hidden wonders of the mountain that the villagers had never seen before. Together, they explored secret glades, babbling brooks, and ancient trees whose leaves were said to hold the whispers of the forest. One autumn evening, the village was threatened by an unforeseen early frost. The villagers feared that their crops, the lifeblood of their community, would be lost. Lotus, with an unwavering belief in her friend's magic, sought Gloxinia's help. "Gloxinia, is there a way your magic can protect the village's crops?" she asked with hope-filled eyes. Gloxinia nodded, her eyes narrowing in determination. She fluttered her wings and summoned the spirits of the forest. In a brilliant display of magic, the air shimmered, and a warm, protective mist settled over the fields, warding off the frost. The villagers watched in awe as their crops were saved. From that moment, the bond between the village and the mountain deepened. Lotus and Gloxinia's friendship was celebrated by all, and each year, the villagers honored the mountain sprite with a festival that included dances, songs, and offerings of gratitude. Lotus and Gloxinia would always smile at each other during the festivities, knowing that their friendship had brought not just two souls, but two worlds together. Here's another story to warm your heart. Campanula and Anemone's Delight. This story is about the delightful friendship between a girl named Campanula and a mermaid named Anemone. Once upon a time, in a quaint seaside village, lived a warm-hearted girl named Campanula. Every evening, she would walk along the shimmering coastline, collecting seashells with delightful patterns. Her favorite spot was a serene cove, where the water sparkled like diamonds under the moonlight. One starry night, as Campanula hummed a soft tune, a melodious voice joined her song. It was Anemone, a beautiful mermaid with hair as blue as the deep sea, and eyes that gleamed like stars. Anemone had always admired Campanula's resilience and kindness from afar. Over time, they became the best of friends, sharing stories and laughter by the cove each night. Campanula cherished the moments when Anemone would show her the wonders of the ocean, majestic coral forests, playful dolphins, and treasure chests of forgotten ships. Anemone, in turn, delighted in learning about the human world from Campanula, the bustling market, the colorful festivals, and the warmth of a family's love. One fateful day, a terrible storm ravaged the village. The sea roared, and the winds howled, causing panic among the villagers. Campanula, brave as ever, rushed to the cove to check on her friend. She was relieved to find Anemone safe, but trapped by an underwater rock. With determination, Campanula freed Anemone, showing that true friendship knows no bounds. After the storm, life slowly returned to normal, and the bond between Campanula and Anemone grew stronger. Their delightful evenings by the cove became a symbol of hope and joy for the entire village. As the years passed, the legend of Campanula and Anemone's friendship continued to be told, inspiring generations to cherish the magic of true friendship and the beauty of the simple joys in life. And so, every evening as the sun dipped below the horizon, the village will look out to the cove, smiling at the thought of Campanula and Anemone's sideways enduring bond. Another gentle tale is ready to be shared. Marigold and the Spring Sprite. This story is about Marigold, a kind-hearted girl, and Rose, a spring sprite, who form a strong bond through their shared commitment to safety. In a small village surrounded by lush green forests, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Marigold. She had long golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight and eyes as blue as the clearest skies. Every evening Marigold would explore the woods, finding joy in the songs of the birds and the whispers of the trees. One warm spring night, as the sky turned into shades of pink and orange, Marigold found herself deeper in the forest than she had ever ventured before. That's when she came across a tiny, glowing creature fluttering near her brow. It was Rose, a delicate spring sprite with wings like petals and a glow that warmed the heart. Rose had a worried look on her face as she tried to gather tiny fallen leaves to build a shelter. "Are you all right?" Marigold asked gently. Rose looked up, her eyes reflecting the twilight. "I held you, implored. I lost my home in the storm last night. I need a safe place to stay," she replied softly. The Marigold's heart went out to the little sprite. "Let me help you," she offered. Together, they searched for the perfect spot, a cozy nook under the roots of an ancient oak tree. Marigold used her clever hands to weave leaves and twigs into a sturdy little house. "There you go, Rose. You'll be safe here," Marigold said with a warm smile. Rose fluttered round the new shelter with delight. "Thank you, Marigold. I feel safe and protected in my new home," she chirped. As they sat together, the forest seemed to embrace them in a gentle hush. "How could I ever thank you?" Rose asked. Marigold thought for a moment and then said, "Just stay safe, Rose. Your happiness is thanks enough." The two friends spent the rest of the evening sharing stories and laughter. Under the magical twilight sky, the bond they formed under the ancient oak tree became an unbreakable one. From that day on, Marigold and Rose would often meet at the same spot, their hearts tied by the threads of friendship and safety. And the forest, with all its wonders, was a little brighter because of their love and care for each other. They taught everyone around them the true meaning of safety for their actions and the warmth of their spirits. Here ends another tale to ease you closer to sleep. Penny and Aqualitha, the Moonlight Dream. This story is about a girl named Peony and a sunbeam spirit named Aqualitha, who share a magical night in the Moonlit Forest. Penny was a kind-hearted girl who lived in a small village on the edge of a vast forest. Every night she looked up at the moon and felt a deep connection to its gentle glow. One evening, as the silver light bathed the treetops, she decided to take a walk in the forest. As she wandered, she came across a beautiful meadow illuminated by the moonlight. In the center of the meadow, there was a shimmering figure. It was Aqualitha, a sunbeam spirit, who had come to visit the moonlit world for the night. Peony and Aqualitha became instant friends, their hearts united by the beauty of the night. Aqualitha had golden wings and sparkled like the first light of dawn, bringing warmth wherever she went. She loved to share stories of the sun with the creatures of the night. Together they explored the wonders of the moonlit forest, laughing and discovering hidden treasures. As they wandered, Akalfa noticed that Peony was looking a little sad. She asked her friend what was troubling her. Penny sighed and confessed that she wished she could experience the world Akalfa described, the world filled with sunlight. The sunbeam spirit smiled warmly and promised to show Peony the dawn. They sat together until the first golden rays of the sun began to light the sky. For the first time, Peony gazed upon the sunrise, her heart filled with joy and wonder. Akalfa's presence made the moment even more magical. When the sun rose fully, Akalfa too started to fade away, as her time in the moonlit world had ended. Peony thanked her dear friend for this unforgettable experience, and promised to cherish the beauty of both night and day. Tia often visited the meadow, always hoping to meet Akalfa again. Though the sunbit spirit could not come every night, their bond remained strong. He and his heart was forever touched by the magic of their moonlight dream. Let peace be with you tonight. Good night.